everybody, it's Greg from parkjourney.com. Hope you're all doing well. As you can see behind me, we are at Six Flags Magic Mountain for another update for Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. As you can see, Revolution is open behind me. So lots to show you today. It's an absolutely gorgeous day up here. I got here right at opening or right before opening. I've already ridden Goliath, Twisted Colossus, and Riddler's Revenge. First train on all three. Membership is amazing. Keep it as long as you can. But as you can see, lots of work going on there with Wonder Woman. So we'll get right into it because we got a lot to show you. Before we do, make sure you click below to subscribe to our channel. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, everybody. So here we are on the DC Universe side of the construction area. I did ride Riddler's Revenge, and they are definitely still doing some work. The X facades that were the Superman facades over on the other side of the old Wonder Woman are still being built. I didn't really see anything going on where the Flash is. You can see here as we zoom in some new scaffolding, some new drywall on the station, so it looks like they are going to be reshaping the station in some way. It also did look like there was a new building being built kind of close to the entrance to Batman. There looked to be a foundation there, so I'm not sure if it may be a restaurant or a shop or something. I definitely think another restaurant in this area is something that is definitely needed. Obviously, since they took out the Teen Titans Pizza, they would need something in this area to fill that gap. But again, I did see some foundations going on there in that area, and you can see a worker in there behind that. And then obviously most of the work going on right now is over on the Metropolis side. So here is a look at some of the track that has been installed for Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. A lot of track, obviously, since our last update. And they were working today. I didn't see them installing any track, but it looked like they were kind of prepping to do so. So here we have kind of the first flippy-do turnaround thingy here. I assume this is after the first drop. I'd have to look at the POV again. And then obviously some awesome turns here, some really sharp turns, low to the ground elements, which is great. And then kind of goes back and forth quite a few times through the layout. So it's kind of a long coaster, not a very wide coaster, but it kind of goes back and forth quite a few times through the track there. And then you can see some more supports. Doesn't look like they've done any supports kind of towards the station past of what they have here. So it looks like they're just kind of doing this part, and then they'll kind of move on to the next part there. Cool support structure there as well. And then from kind of the middle part here, just to look straight up, there's going to be some really great spots to get some pictures and video of this coaster. It's obviously very similar to Jersey Devil, but that's kind of tucked away a little bit, so that you're going to actually be able to see Wonder Woman pretty much from all sides, which will be great. So we'll kind of zoom in a little bit here on the lower end of the track and then work our way up. So just a lot of really cool supports and stuff. So just like West Coast Racers a couple years ago, some really cool support structures for this particular coaster. I'd have to look back at the support structure for Jersey Devil to see if it is any different. I'm guessing with California regulations, it might be a little different than what we have for Jersey Devil. Maybe a comparison video once they actually finish to look at the differences between the two as far as that's concerned. So here you can see workers are working. If we'll kind of point up there, you can see that they were working on the top of that little support structure. So I would assume sometime either today or this weekend we'll see a little bit more track on this side installed. And then you can see they kind of just have it tied off there on that part, which is kind of funny just to kind of see it tied off there waiting for more track. And then a little bit more, you can see got a couple of two scissor lifts, or not scissor lifts, but a little crane lift thing. So they're working on both sides of it there. Again, going to see a lot of really cool shots and video of this coaster once it finally opens. And just like SeaWorld, Magic Mountain has their palm trees as well. This is going to be a very photogenic ride, which is going to be nice. Always love to have rides that we can take pictures and video of very easily. And then just a little bit more. This is basically right in front of the Justice League queue. Lots of yellow and stuff in this picture. Sometimes kind of hard to tell which part is Riddler's and which part is Wonder Woman there. And then from the top of Samurai Summit, or kind of close to Superman, you can start to see Wonder Woman there. It's going to be kind of a nice shot to get video of both Riddler's and Wonder Woman and Batman. And just a little bit more, you can see where they've got supports up on that end. If only that tree wasn't there. I'm a big fan of trees, but that tree is in a bad spot. And then at some point, eventually, somebody, hopefully us, will be able to get a shot of Full Throttle, Riddler's, Wonder Woman, and Batman all running in the same shot. That would be kind of nice. We call dibs on that one, as I mentioned on our social media. I got two of them. I got Riddler's going up the hill and Full Throttle, so 2 of the 4. So just a lot of really great work going on with Wonder Woman. It definitely is moving much quicker now. So we're still at mid-April. So I would imagine at least 2 more months. But probably I would say closer to the beginning of July for the opening of Wonder Woman or Flight of Courage, excuse me. And then just a couple of quick updates from around the rest of the park. The bus has moved again. Apparently it is backstage again. Full Throttle was once again not open with the park, so I skipped it. I have not ridden Full Throttle this year, just because it's never open when the park opens. It looks like they're doing a little bit of lane clearing in this area. Obviously, some geese were nesting here and had their chicks there, so I did not get too close. But it looks like they're doing some clearing there. I'm happy to report that all of the pictures on the ride wait times now match, which is kind of nice. And this was probably right before 11. It didn't get too busy. Started to get a little bit busier when I left, about 12:30. And then this I noticed up near Katie's Kettle. This is a great touch. I kind of saw this landscaping, and then when I got closer, I started to see the details of it. For those that are on the younger side, Spillikin Corners was the area that is where the underground is now. It used to have the train ride. It used to have glass blowers. It used to have a whole bunch of little shops. And you can see here a nice little tribute to both Gold Rusher, beginning tours offering tours in May of 1971, which is great. And then as you look at it, you see the Professor Spillikin stuff, S.J. Spillikin. Just a really nice little touch that probably not a lot of people are going to notice, but us old-timers definitely will. And then they did have a sign here in front of Tatsu that the line for Tatsu now begins behind Soda Springs. So I thought I'd check it out without actually riding Tatsu. Well, obviously, the line for Soda Springs is still right in the middle of the walkway there. So I had to walk around the Soda Springs. And I kind of wanted to take a look at where the line actually is. There's no sign on this side that says this is the Tatsu line. And you can still enter under the Tatsu sign. And if this is what they're talking about, it needs to be a little bit more obvious that this is where the tattoo line starts. I understand what they're doing. I think it's great. So hopefully that they'll kind of advertise that a little bit more. Speaking of advertising, a new sign up here, Find Your Foodie Thrill. This is definitely a new picture because that is the new tattoo paint job. So nice little things like this popping up around the park. And then, not to harp on this again, but all the great stuff that's going on at the park, and then you got this. Kudos to Adriana. Obviously, she's making good money, but yeah. And then last but not least, just a quick look at the new bathrooms. Look pretty close to being done up at the front of the park.
Hey everybody, so hope you enjoyed that update. Lots of really good stuff going on here at the park. I don't know where the bus went. It's not here anymore, as you can see from the first part of the update. But I was here for an hour and a half, was able to ride 6 things: Goliath, Twisted Colossus, Riddlers, Jetstream, Superman, and hopefully Full Throttle. So I'm still having issues with the Flash Pass thing. I think it might be my age, it might be user error. I did my skip the line, and then it's not there. And then when I try to do it again, it says I already used it. So I have yet to ride Full Throttle this year just because it's never open when the park opens, and that's always when I get here. And then by now it's too long of a line, so I'm gonna try and get into the Flash Pass office to see if I can get on Full Throttle before I head out. I will say, you might be seeing me on a viral video. Some kid was harassing one of the geese near Full Throttle's exit, and I kind of yelled at him. So maybe your friend Greg here is gonna be a kin on some punk little kids TikTok video. I hope they do, because I'd love to see it and kind of respond, because don't with the animals here. Sorry for the language, but seriously, like, it doesn't make you cool, like, to hop in the landscaping and with an animal. It's not cool. So anyway, that was kind of the low point of my day, and it actually happened right here like 2 minutes ago. So yeah, hope if any of you see me in a viral video yelling at some kids about harassing animals at Magic Mountain, let me know, because I would love to respond, especially to the father figure that was just standing there and letting them do it. All right, everybody. Sorry to go on a little mini rant there. Hope you enjoyed the update. Take care, and we will talk to you soon.